have been changed for good. Hope you don't mind me singing there. Hey guys, welcome to another review. Here's my review for Wicked for Good. Saw this film on Sunday. It's a sequel to last year's Wicked, as it's based off the second act of the stage musical, this one, because last year's Wicked was a part 1 and this is a part 2. It's still directed by John M. Chu and still stars Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Michelle Yeoh, Jeff Goldblum, and also introduces Colman Domingo as the voice of the Cowardly Lion. I'll get to that later in the video. So, what works in this part 2 and how does it continue where part 1 left off without spoiling too much? Well, it's still faithful to the source material and the musical numbers are still sung very well. Speaking of which, there's 2 new songs in this that were written for this one, which are No Place Like Home, sung by Alphabet, played by Cynthia Erivo, and The Girl in a Bubble, sung by Glinda, played by Ariana Grande. And it also does a good job with showing a bit of a connection to The Wizard of Oz, as you know, this is kind of like a prequel story, in a way, sort of, but as for the performances, everyone's still great. Erivo and Grande still crush it as Alphabet and Glinda, and the Oscars, if you're watching this video, and they both get nominated again, give them Oscar wins this time, please. Colman Domingo is also a good choice to voice the Cowardly Lion. I think he did a good job with that voice and still sounding like he should sound. And as for the story, it's told well. It concludes the story perfectly to the point where there's no need for a third film. All in all, I'm glad we got a well-deserved part 1 and 2 adaptation of this. So, for my rating, like last year's part 1, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Definitely go see it, especially if you enjoyed last year's part 1 of Wicked. But that's all for my review, so what did you think of Wicked for Good, and what's your favourite Wizard of Oz movie? Mine is obviously the 1939 classic. Tell me down in the comments and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and may the force be with you.